Wind 280 at 7. Cav OK. Temperature 37. Dew point 3. QNH 0993. Density altitude 3200 feet. Arriving and departing runways 34 right, 34 left. Transition level 145. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information Charlie. Hamad
International clearance. Good morning, Etihad 1 Juliet November. Information Charlie A320 requesting clearance to Abu Dhabi.
1 second while I grab the paperwork. Etihad 1 Juliet November. Information Charlie is current. Cleared to Abu Dhabi via the Copper 1 Echo departure. Then is filed. Departure, runway 34 right. Initial climb to 4,000 feet. Departure on 1.9.7. 25 squawk 6524.
Cleared to Abu Dhabi via the Cupro 1 Echo departure. Departure runway 34 right. Initial climb to 4,000. Departures 119.725, squawking 6524, Etihad 1 Juliet November.
Etihad 1 Juliet November. Read back correct. Ground is on 120.225. Safe flight, sir.
Ground, good morning, Etihad 1 Juliet November, stand Alpha 8, request push and start.
Etihad 1 Juliet November, push and start approved, face west.
Push and start approved, face west, Etihad 1 Juliet November.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Etihad Airways Flight 664, departing from Doha to Abu Dhabi. We kindly ask you to take your seats according to your boarding passes and stow your hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the seats in front of you. If you need any assistance, please feel free to reach out to any of our crew members, including Amina, Khalid, Sarah, and Jamal. Now let me introduce our flight crew. Captain Rob and First Officer Stephanie are in command of this flight. Before we take off, I would like to go over some important safety information. Please ensure that your seatbelt is fastened low and tight across your lap. To unfasten, simply lift the button.
Copy to ground, we are clear to push and start face west.
Pull the mask towards you to start the flow of oxygen. Place it over your nose and mouth and secure it with the elastic band. Remember to secure your own mask before
Ground to flight deck, release parking brake, start standing by for pushback west.
Please take note of the emergency exits located at the bin. In the unlikely event of an evacuation, please leave your luggage on board and proceed to the nearest exit.
Stand by.
Additionally, life vests are located under your seats. In the event of a water landing, pull the vest out, place it over your head, and pull the straps to secure it.
Cleared for engine start
Inflate
sequence.
the vest by pulling the red tabs or by blowing into departure. I would like to remind you that smoking is not permitted on this flight, and we ask that you turn off all electronic devices or switch them to flight mode. Thank you for your attention, and we wish you a pleasant flight. Captain Rob, the cabin is ready for departure.
Engine number 1.
Roger, starting engine number 1. Ground to flight deck, pushback complete. Please ensure parking brakes are set. Standing by for confirmation of good engine start and report when ready for disconnect.
Parking brake is set. We have 2 good engine starts and you can disconnect with hand signals on the right. Thanks for the help.
Roger. Disconnecting tug now. Stand by for hand signals on the right. Ground to flight deck. Bypass pin removed. We've disconnected and crew is clear. You're good to go. Safe flight and see you soon.
Ground Etihad 1 Juliet November, request taxi.
Etihad 1 Juliet November. Taxi to runway 34 right via Whiskey, Lima 1, Juliet, Sierra, Charlie, Alpha.
Runway 34 right via Whiskey, Lima 1, Juliet, Sierra, Charlie, Alpha. Etihad 1 Juliet November.
Qatar 7 Hotel, contact tower on 118.025 so long.
Tower 118.025, Qatar 7 Hotel, bye-bye.
Qatar 788, ready for taxi. To runway 34 right.
Etihad 1 Juliet November. Contact tower on 118.025. Have a good morning.
Tower 118.025, Etihad 1 Juliet November. Thanks, bye. Tower, hello, Etihad 1 Juliet November's, holding short 34 right, Alpha, ready for departure.
Etihad 1 Juliet November, Hamad Tower, runway 34 right, winds 255 at 6, cleared for takeoff. Qatar 21 Charlie, winds 280 at 7, runway 34 left, cleared to land.
34 left, clear to land, Qatar 21 Charlie.
Etihad 1 Juliet November, contact departure.
Over to departure, Etihad 1 Juliet November. departure. Hello, Etihad 1 Juliet November is out at 2,200, climbing 4,000.
Etihad 1 Juliet November, Doha departure, radar contact, climb 4,000.
Climb 4,000, Etihad 1 Juliet November.
Etihad 5 Sierra Mike, contact Doha Center on 132.975.
Switching to Doha Center on 132.975 by Etihad 5 Sierra Mike.